Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in the Minecraft Las Vegas world, and the title is not misleading at all. As you can see here, this already looks pretty crazy, and this is, in fact, one of the hardest things that I have ever built in Minecraft. As you can see here, we are in Las Vegas, and we are building on the Aria Resort that we worked on a few episodes ago, and now we're back, and I'm coming here with vengeance to finish the Aria, and it's not going to be easy. Well, I've already done it, but it wasn't easy. As you can see, there's a lot of difficult things going on here. There are these really crazy shard looking buildings here, and I had to get all of them in there. See all of this flat area? It's pretty much all going to be filled with these big giant weird looking shapes here by the end of the video, so you'll have that to look forward to. And I'm also just coming through here and adding in the pathway, because there's a nice little pathway that goes up the side of the road here, in between the road and the buildings here. And I'm also going to get the sign in here, I think, really quick, the big old Aria sign, which is pretty cool. So this area is already just coming along really nicely. It's only been a minute in, and we're already just getting a lot of good stuff built up. And now I'm just coming in here and I'm just adding in the details, the little details. That's what it's all about. Just makes everything look better. And yeah, this is only the first little section that I'm working on. I'm actually going to work on the entire back area right there that you see right now. It's all super flat grass right now, but like I said, by the end of the video, it's all going to be filled up, and it's going to be crazy. And another little side note, I actually streamed all of this on Twitch, so if you're interested at all in seeing the real-time building process, where I talk about what I'm building and how I'm doing it, if you're interested in that at all, go check out my Twitch channel, give it a follow, you know, hit the notification button, and yeah, link will be in the description. So there's that little plug for my Twitch channel. And while we're at it, go join my Discord. I'll put that in the description too. But yeah, there's that. And while I was rambling about that, we got the Aria sign up right there, and you can see the nice little Aria logo right on top there, which I am loving. I'm really happy with how that sign turned out. So that's really great. But yeah, here we are coming back, just finishing up some details, and yeah, not much really else to be said about that. This right here is a Gucci building. So yeah, these are some pretty high class stores. We got the Gucci building right here, where they're selling, I guess, a bunch of Gucci stuff, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool to have a Gucci store at your casino. And then we're coming over here and doing some more crazy looking stuff. There's a Louis Vuitton building in this whole area. So yeah, a bunch of high wealth stores here for the rich people. And yeah, I guess they earn it for having this crazy architectural masterpiece here. I don't even know if I call it a masterpiece. It's just crazy with all these different shapes and stuff here coming together. And you'll see the rest of them come here soon. I'm just finishing detailing up the road front here, just so it doesn't look super ugly to look at and plain, and stuff like that. But we're just finishing that up here, and then I believe in a second, I don't know where I went on screen, but yeah, that's a little odd. But in a second here, I should be coming to the back, yep, right here around this corner, and we're detailing this whole section here. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is an area that in real life right now is under construction. So they're actually building a new building right here. It's supposed to be like another little like strip mall kind of thing, but a super modern looking one, of course, because it's the Aria and they got to do everything insanely huge and crazy like. So I'm just building a little construction zone kind of here right now. I'm actually building what it looks like on Google Earth. So when it gets updated on Google Earth and the actual building shows up, I'll probably come back here and I'll add in the building and all that fun stuff. But for now, it's just this little unfinished sort of construction site zone area. And you can see me getting all of the other shards in here as well, which is looking pretty nice. It's all coming along pretty nicely. And just like that, you can see a lot of the shards here are already getting done. And there's this crazy shard up here in the front, which is curved. And a few of the other ones are curved, which I couldn't just use World Edit to do. I had to actually do a little bit of a crazy builder skill stuff to get it to work. And it still looks a little goofy, but yeah, that's all right. And now we're coming around the back of the building, and you can see just off to the left is what we just built. It's kind of sliding out of frame now, but this back area here is sort of another like entrance area, and this is really insane. This was very difficult. This was probably, I would say, almost as difficult getting this thing set up as building the shard buildings up around the front of the place. Just because you'll see here in a few seconds, the roads are just going crazy all over the place here, and yeah, it was really difficult to get these set up because there's a lot of curves and a lot of things going on here, and it's really it was really confusing to keep track of everything. But we got it all set up, and we got it all looking good in the end, so I'm really happy with how it turns out in the end. But you can just see I'm setting up pretty much the roads and stuff. You have the main road right there going across the screen from left to right, and then there's these this weird like above road that circles around, and it leads to like I think it's an entrance to the casino resort, which is right there that I'm building right now around that area. But that's one of the entrances, and then on the side closest to your bottom right of the screen right now, that's a whole other casino called the Vadara, which I have not built yet. I will probably build that pretty soon here because right now it's just an empty little lot, and I would like to get it filled up. But I'll go over that a little bit more in the real-time section, so you have that to look forward to. But right now I'm just getting all of the elevation set up for these roads because they're not all flat, obviously, because it wouldn't be that easy. So yeah, I got the elevation all set up and all of the on-ramps and off-ramps. And now I'm actually coming in and detailing the road itself. So I'm adding in the dividers in the middle, and then I'll come back through and add in the actual road lines right there. You can see that. So yeah, a lot of cool building skills you can see right here, and a lot of cool things going on. And then we're gonna come up here into the front area, and I'm gonna start detailing up this place, because you know you gotta have some details in here, or else it's just not gonna look as good. So yeah, I'm just coming in here and I'm adding the little more finer details, which you will see slowed down in the real time. Of course, we're kind of just zooming right by here. But so yeah, you don't have to worry about that. We'll get over that soon. But now we're going to fly over here, and now I'm going to start filling in these empty areas. And actually, first I'm adding this little sidewalk thing right next to the road above. But after that, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start working on filling in this area right here, which is pretty much just a big dirt patch with a few bits of leaves and trees right here. You can see that I'm putting them in. Nothing too special goes on here, just some planter tree stuff. And in the back corner there's a little maintenance area that I'm building right now. So nothing too crazy or insane in this area, but it's just pretty much filler, and it still looks good. Even at that. And also these areas that are just getting filled up are just some more planters and stuff like that. A lot of bushes, a lot of greenery. You gotta love it. You gotta love what you see. Just looks pretty fantastic overall in the end, in my opinion. But now we're coming in here and we are going to detail up this sort of entrance area, a roundabout kind of thing. I guess it's a half roundabout. But yeah, I'm just coming here and then I'm going to add this nice little overhang. I'm starting with the pink wool and then I'm going to switch it over into glass, just so it's easier for me to see, because I know glass can be a little annoying to work with. Just because of how transparent it is. So I started with the pink wool, and then right there, boom, switched over to the glass, and I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And then I'm adding these little support beams, or whatever you want to call them. I guess they're support beams. But yeah, just like that, that little area is all done. And yeah, just adding some more trees and some cool stuff here and there. And then we're going to finish off with this tiny little section over here. Just some more rows. Then it's like a little side entrance area. I'm not really sure exactly what this area is actually for. It's some sort of entrance, but I don't know why it's separated from the main entrance to the left. But yeah, it's a little odd. Just some more planters right here, though, in the meantime, before we get to that actual weird little section that I've been talking about. But yeah, just some more planters and stuff like that. And now we're coming up to the area that I was talking about. It's a little goofy looking. I don't know why it's just separated on the side like this, but it is. And this is going to be the last little section of our time lapse. We're going to go into the real time, and I'm going to walk around and I'm going to show you how beautiful and how gorgeous it looks. I'm really, really happy with how it turns out. So I'm really excited to show you guys this. And yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the time lapse, and let's jump into the real time. And here we are after that wonderful time lapse. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is an amazing build that I am very, very happy with how it turned out. Now, it does need a little bit of more tiny little details here and there, but other than that, the Aria Resort is more or less finished. Now, like I said, it does need a little more detail here and there, but I'd say it's about 95 to 99% done. And let's take a little walkthrough of what we did here today. Let's start right here in this corner with this wonderful, wonderful Gucci store. Very, very nice. And might I add, these shards look very nice. Maybe a few of them need a little work here or there. There are a few bugs or whatever, like some blocks looking a little weird, like just hanging out like that. But I'll do that off camera. I'll make sure that all looks nice and dandy. But here's the nice little Gucci store. We got a little pathway we can walk down here and go all the way down. I need to fill in the inside of this so you can't see all that stuff in here. But here's another little window. I don't know what shop this is, but there's that. There's this thing right here, another little shop. I don't know what it is. And then this right here is a Louis Vuitton shop, I'm pretty sure. There's that. And then here is the infamous curving section of the build that I had to do custom pretty much, which was pretty difficult to do, and still I can see it needs a little bit of work. Let's be real here. But I am still very happy with it for my first try. I'm very happy with it, and as you can see, a little more detail needs to go in here. I need to add a wall here, and I need to make this a little bit thicker so it's not just one block. It needs to be a little bit more thick, a little out a little more. But still, I'm very happy with how that turned out. We got this weird building here with all the buttons and stuff. Pretty happy with how that turned out as well. So there's that. And then we have the big old Aria sign that we built. And I'll pull up here to the Aria logo, which I'm very happy with. I built this on stream, and they can attest to how awesome that this turned out. They were all praising me in chat, which is pretty great. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And then here's a little unfinished area right here with needs to be filled up with bushes and trees and stuff. Like I said, a little more detail here and there, but overall mostly finished. And then we come over here to this area under construction. Like I said earlier, nothing too crazy going on here. Just that unfinished area. And then also I made the road layout here, along with all the road lines and the signs and stuff. And I also added these traffic lights off camera, but I still added them, and I'm pretty happy with how those ones turned out. So there's that, and then this big open area also needs to be detailed. But yeah, I'm happy with how this area turned out in general as well. And you can see we got this little tram thing here, nice little tunnel going through one of these big old shards. And it comes through here, and you can see that it's this big old track that we had here in a few episodes ago. So it comes all the way through here, and it goes through all these shards, which is kind of cool actually. And it comes out the side. And I need to make this, it's going to go, and it's going to travel around this way, and it's going to come up this way. I haven't built that part of the track yet, so it is what it is. But if we come around the corner here, you can see this back section that you also saw in the time-lapse, and it's very nice. I'll do a little walkthrough. I also got these road details and stuff done off camera, so that'll be new to you guys to see. We got some road signs and such up there. We got this big old bridge thing coming over us. And again, this side is unfinished because I'll show you guys in a second that area and explain to you what's going to happen there. But this side, the Aria side, as you can see, looking very, very fancy. I'm very pleased with how this all turned out. It looks amazing. It looks fantastic. And just to have the big old building in the background is just really awesome to see as well. But you can see all these on-ramps and off-ramps and stuff. It's kind of crazy. We got this road going all the way up here, and this is supposed to be the entrance area. There aren't any doors. I should probably add some doors here and there to make it look a little more realistic. But yeah, overall I'm very happy with how this little entrance area turned out. and then here's the little side section that I was ranting about during the time lapse. Again, I don't know what this entrance is for. Maybe it's like for the rich people. They have a little side entrance so they can enter on their own private section. If I had to guess, that would probably be what my guess would be. But yeah, there's that little area, and you can see this road comes all the way this way, and it comes up here to, this is going to be the freeway right here, a big old freeway. I'm probably not going to build that right now, but that's where a freeway would go. And then, yeah, I just built the road out here just because I could. But yeah, there's this whole nice little area. I'm really loving how it's turning out. And now about this side of the road, let's talk about that for a second. This right here, similar to this side, how this is the entrance to this part of the hotel. On this side, this part of the road is the entrance to a whole nother hotel, the Vadara Hotel, which, as you can see, does not exist here. And that'll probably be another episode that we get all of this taken care of. So there's a big old hotel right here, and then there's a giant parking garage right here, and then I will probably get all of this stuff taken care of in the episode where I build that hotel as well. So expect this all to be one big old fat episode, and that'll be action-packed and fun-filled. And once that area gets all done, then this whole area will really come together quite nicely, I think. And that'll really help this area pop, because it does look nice when you're looking this way. Don't get me wrong, it looks really great. But when you turn around, you can see where stuff is missing at. But yeah, there's that. That's pretty much what we have for you today. And it might not. I mean, I guess it does look like a lot, but keep in mind that this was extremely difficult to do, because this isn't even a circle or an oval. It's just a weird, goofy looking shape, and all of this on ramps and off ramps and stuff I had to get done, and all this curving and winding roads and stuff. You know, straight roads are hard enough, but when you have to curve them and stuff, that makes it even more difficult. And then don't even get me started on these shards out here, which are just insane. And I am really happy with how they turned out, don't get me wrong, but what a task I had to undertake. But hey, at the end of the day, this area is now filled up, and I am very happy with how it turned out. And then, like I said earlier, like 95% of it's done, but there are still little places that I need to finish up. Like, I need to detail this little section here a little bit more. This section right here I need to detail. And then this section right here I need to detail. And then there's a little area back here that I will also need to detail. So as you can see, there's not every single section done. But a big old chunk of this bad boy, most of it actually, is done now. And in the next episode, as a matter of fact, I think we might come around here, and right here is the big old Aria pool. So we might do that next episode. Stay tuned for that. And then by then, I think maybe the rest of the other unfinished areas will probably be finished. I think I'll do them off camera because they're not really big enough to be their own episode for. Obviously, they're just little tiny details. So I'll probably do that off camera. But I think I'll do this pool here as a whole episode. And then I also might include the pool for the Park MGM because it's right here, right next to the Aria. So that'll be fun to do. And then maybe I'll get the Bellagio pool in the same episode as that. So let me know what you guys think about that for an episode idea, as long as the Vadara video. So let me know which one of those two video ideas you would like to see first. Either pools, and don't get me wrong, these are pretty massive pools, so it would be a chunky episode if we're just doing pools. And I know a lot of you guys like pools and stuff. I know I do. So that could be a good episode to do next. Let me know if you want that, or you want to see the Vadara, this area, come together. So yeah, that's my question for you guys. And before I let you guys go and end off this video that's already dragging on for about 20 minutes, I also want to go into midnight and show you what this place looks like at night, because I did light it up. Admittedly, not every single section, obviously, right here, but on this back area, I lit all this up so you can see what this looks like at night. It's just glowing, and it's looking fantastic, in my opinion. And just look at that, looking really nice. And can you believe that? Just look at that. Who knew something like this could be built in Minecraft? Such a crazy time to be alive. But there is that. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. as much as I did making it. Again, join my Discord and my Twitch. Links are in the description if you guys are interested at all in that. And yeah, let me know down in the description what videos you want me to make next, and what places you want me to build next in this world right here. I'm very interested in wanting to know what you guys think. But stay tuned for the next episode on my channel. And guys, have a fantastic day. And until the next video, goodbye!